My beloved child, don't skip this message. The moment you opened this, something powerful in the unseen world reacted, because you were meant to hear this right now. For the last 3 days, a divine force has been calling your name, again and again, trying to reach you through numbers, dreams, and chills that ran through your body without explanation. Every time you felt uneasy at night, every time your heart raced for no reason, that was not coincidence. That was heaven trying to break through the noise around you. Someone in the spiritual realm has been whispering your name, saying, they must not miss this time. They must not delay. Don't scroll. Stay. Because the truth that is coming next will explain everything you've been sensing lately, the sleepless nights, the strange signs, the repeated thoughts about a certain person. This is not ordinary energy, my child. Something urgent is aligning for you tonight. For 3 consecutive days, heaven has sent the same vibration around you, through sudden memories, songs repeating, faces showing up unexpectedly. It was all to get your attention, because time is running short. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You've been walking in circles, trying to understand why certain things stopped working, why doors suddenly closed that once opened easily. But Archangel Michael says this was divine intervention, a pause, not a punishment. It's because something greater is being redirected toward you. There's a message from above that couldn't be delivered through your sleep, through your thoughts, or even your prayers, so heaven is doing it here, now. Don't move away from this moment. Because once you receive what is written for you, your entire energy will shift in seconds. Someone close to you has been heavily on your mind for the past 3 days. You keep wondering why their image won't fade. It's because their energy is part of the emergency that God is trying to make you aware of. They are connected to your divine timeline, and what they are feeling right now is deeply tied to your next chapter. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, you have been protected from unseen chaos. You don't even know the full extent of what was about to unfold, but heaven stopped it. That is why you've been feeling tired, drained, or suddenly emotional without reason. It's the weight of the spiritual shift happening around you. God tried to reach you through coincidences, through delays, through silence, all divine methods of redirection. But now it's urgent. Heaven can't wait any longer for your response. The next 24 hours carry an alignment that will decide the next 6 months of your destiny. Stay calm, stay here, and don't skip this moment. You are about to understand why every rejection, every delay, and every tear had meaning. It wasn't the end. It was heaven's way of holding you back until everything was prepared perfectly for you. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You might have noticed repeating numbers, 111, 222, 333, on your phone, your bills, even your clock. These are not random signals. They are divine timestamps marking heaven's attempts to contact you. You have been chosen to receive something that others were not ready for. There's someone who has been praying for you in silence. They can't reach you directly, but heaven has been using their energy to pull you back toward the path meant for you. That's why you've been feeling that strange pull, that need to pause, to reflect, to not give up yet. Archangel Michael says, do not resist what is changing around you. You are being shifted into divine order, and any delay you face right now is part of a hidden rescue mission. Heaven is trying to save you from repeating an old mistake, one that nearly cost you your peace. Type Amen to get blessing 666. In the last 3 nights, when you looked at the sky or felt restless before sleeping, your spirit was being summoned. Angels stood guard beside your bed, whispering, "Hold on, the message is on its way." That's why you couldn't find comfort in ordinary things. The spiritual realm is moving fast around you, adjusting connections, revealing truths, exposing secrets that were hidden for years. That's why people have been acting strange toward you. Some are being removed because their time in your life has expired. Others are about to enter because they carry what your soul needs next. God says, "This is your last chance to listen before I move you to the next level." That's not a threat, my child, it's a call of love. Because your story is about to shift dramatically, and your awareness will determine how smoothly it unfolds. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Right now, someone is thinking of reaching out to you. Their heart is restless because heaven is pushing them to speak the truth. They held back out of fear, but divine pressure is now forcing their confession. Within days, you'll see a message, a call, or a sudden meeting that will confirm everything I'm saying. Don't panic when you feel sudden chills or goosebumps after this message. That's your soul recognizing the truth. It's heaven's signal that you are in alignment. Keep breathing, keep believing, because what's coming will erase months of confusion and bring clarity you've been praying for. Archangel Michael says, "The war over your destiny is ending tonight." The delays are over. The waiting season is ending, and divine justice is being activated. Everything that was stolen, your peace, your time, your confidence, is being returned with interest. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Someone from your past who caused you pain will soon feel a deep awakening. Their heart will ache as they realize what they lost. But don't turn back, that chapter has served its purpose. God removed them not to punish them, but to protect you. You have carried burdens that were never meant for you. Heaven saw the nights you cried quietly, pretending you were fine. But the truth is, angels surrounded you through every moment, guarding your heart from collapse. You survived because heaven refused to let you fall. The next 72 hours will bring a sign that feels too precise to ignore. It might come as a message, a dream, or a familiar name appearing unexpectedly. When it happens, know that heaven has confirmed everything said here. Type Amen to get blessing 999. My beloved child, you are walking into a new dimension of blessings that were delayed for your protection. The doors that refused to open before are now trembling at the sound of your name. God has not forgotten you, He was preparing the stage behind the scenes. Don't underestimate what is happening in the unseen. Your ancestors, your angels, your divine team, they've been in motion for 3 days straight, battling forces that tried to silence your progress. But Archangel Michael has declared victory on your behalf. You will soon feel lighter. That sudden peace you'll experience after this message is not random, it's a divine confirmation that the burden has been lifted. The emergency is over, and the miracle has begun. Stay faithful, stay calm, and keep your spirit open. What's meant for you is already moving in your direction, faster than you can imagine. My beloved child. Stay still for a moment. Don't scroll. Something sacred is unfolding around you, and if you move too quickly, you might miss the moment heaven has been preparing for 3 days straight. This isn't coincidence, this is divine coordination in real time. Archangel Michael is standing behind you right now, sword drawn, cutting away cords that have been draining your strength. You may not see it with your eyes, but you will feel it, the sudden release, the lighter air around you, the calm in your chest. It's the evidence that heaven heard your silent prayers. There's an energy around your name that is glowing tonight. It's been vibrating in the spiritual realm, echoing through light, trying to reach your awareness. That's why you were drawn to this exact message at this exact time, because your name has been spoken in heaven's council. Type Amen to get blessing 111. For 3 nights, divine messengers tried to reach you in dreams. But your spirit was too exhausted, too heavy from battles that weren't yours to fight. So the heavens changed the route, bringing this message through your screen right now, making sure you can't ignore it this time. The vibration around your life is rising fast. That's why you've been feeling strange shifts in your energy, some days deeply emotional, other days suddenly peaceful. These are signs that the spiritual atmosphere is transforming for your protection. You have been chosen to receive divine instructions tonight. Heaven says, stop doubting what you feel. Your intuition is your alarm bell, not your imagination. Every time you felt uneasy about someone recently, that was your guardian angel warning you. Don't ignore those subtle alerts anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 222. My child, the reason God is calling you so urgently is because something massive is about to move in your favor. The very thing you thought you lost, whether a relationship, an opportunity, or peace of mind, is being rewritten by the divine hand. You are not behind, you are being aligned. A hidden conversation about you took place in the spirit world 3 days ago. Heaven discussed your name, your pain, your purpose. And the result of that meeting was one word, now. This is why everything feels different tonight, because the delay has expired. Archangel Michael says, do not fear the storm that's rising around you, because you are not inside it, you are above it. This storm is not to break you, but to remove everything that can't go with you into your next level. Trust the chaos, it's cleaning your path. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There's someone whose spirit has been tugging at yours, they've been restless, thinking of you without understanding why. Heaven is stirring their heart, urging them to make things right. Don't be surprised when you hear from them suddenly, they are being guided, not acting on their own. Heaven's energy is circling your home tonight. You might feel a warm chill or see lights flicker for no reason. That's the sign, the presence of divine protection re-entering your space. The attack has ended, now begins restoration. Your silence has spoken louder than your words. The heavens noticed how you stayed kind even when you were misunderstood. That's why this emergency message was sent, because you have earned divine compensation for what you lost in patience. Type Amen to get blessing 444. For 3 days, the angels observed as you almost gave up. They saw you question whether your prayers even mattered. But Archangel Michael knelt before the throne and said, give them one more sign. They're so close. And that's this, the sign you're watching right now. Don't leave this moment without letting it sink in, heaven has already released your miracle. It's traveling through divine timing toward you. The reason you can't see it yet is because it's passing through people, papers, hearts, and conversations, all being rearranged so that when it arrives, nothing can block it. The next 48 hours will carry confirmations, maybe through repeating numbers, maybe through a song that feels too personal to be coincidence. When you see it, say softly, "I receive it." That small phrase will anchor your miracle into reality. Type Amen to get blessing 555. My beloved child, something incredible is happening in your favor behind the scenes. A door that was closed out of sight is beginning to glow again. The opportunity you thought was over is coming back, but this time, it will be wrapped in peace and truth. Archangel Michael says, the people who walked away were never meant to understand your calling. Don't look for validation where you once found rejection. The next chapter of your life will not need an audience, it only needs obedience. Tonight, heaven is rewriting timelines. Things that should have taken years will begin to accelerate in days. That's why you've been feeling urgency, like something big is approaching, because it truly is. Stay grounded. Don't rush. The divine plan is unfolding perfectly. Type Amen to get blessing 666. If you've been seeing 3:33 on the clock, that's your direct signal. It means Archangel Michael has stepped into your situation personally. The message is simple: stop worrying. Heaven has it covered. What's yours cannot miss you, even if it takes the long road. You're about to witness a reversal that no one expected, a silent turnaround that will leave even your enemies speechless. The pain you endured was not wasted, it was building your authority for the blessings about to enter your life. 3 days, my child. That's all heaven needed to complete the divine exchange. You suffered in silence, and now you will rise in clarity. This is not the end of your story, this is the chapter that will make everything finally make sense. Type Amen to get blessing 777. Archangel Michael says, stand tall. Don't let the weight of the past bend your crown. You are being lifted now, spiritually and emotionally. The next sunrise carries codes of renewal. When you wake tomorrow, you will feel the shift in your spirit. God's emergency message was never about punishment, it's about placement. He's trying to place you where your peace will no longer be stolen. That's why old connections are fading, because peace cannot dwell with confusion. The light over your name has been restored. Your destiny is no longer delayed, your blessings are in transit. And very soon, you'll look back and realize, the waiting, the tears, the silence. It all led to this divine moment of restoration. My beloved child. Don't look away. Something within you knows this is not an ordinary message. The stillness you feel right now is the calm before a divine revelation. For 3 long days, the heavens have been knocking on the door of your awareness, and now the message is finally breaking through. You've been wondering why everything around you suddenly slowed down, why conversations stopped, why messages went unanswered, why people became distant. That silence was not abandonment, it was divine filtration. God was clearing distractions so you could finally hear this truth clearly. Your spirit has been glowing brighter each day, even though your mind couldn't understand it. Archangel Michael says, heaven isolated you not to punish you, but to position you. What's coming next requires your full attention and complete readiness. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Listen closely, my child. The last 3 days carried whispers about your destiny in heavenly meetings. The angels spoke your name with urgency because a divine inheritance has matured. Something you prayed for months or even years ago has finally ripened in the spiritual realm. It is time for you to receive it. You might have noticed that you've been waking up at strange hours, 2:22, 3:33, 4:44. Those weren't random awakenings. Those were divine nudges from your guardian spirit saying, "Wake up, something is being signed for you." Heaven works like a secret court. When your name is called 3 times, it means your case has been settled. That's why this message says, God has been trying to reach you for 3 days. It's your final call to claim what belongs to you before it's redirected elsewhere. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael stands near you now. The air around you might feel warmer, softer, more charged. That's his presence confirming this transmission. His wings are covering your home, his sword is breaking the last chain of delay. You have no idea how close you were to missing this window, my child. Distraction, fear, doubt, they were all sent to keep you from recognizing the call. But heaven didn't give up. They made sure this message reached your eyes, right now, before the spiritual clock strikes midnight. Someone in your life has been experiencing sleeplessness, tears, and guilt. They are part of the divine puzzle. God is trying to heal that link between you and them. Don't chase, don't force, allow heaven to move through truth and timing. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. My beloved child, a divine exchange is taking place. What you lost emotionally will be replaced materially. What broke your confidence will return as power. You're not just being restored, you're being elevated. You are entering a 3-day window of manifestation. During this period, you will notice strange coincidences, words people repeat, numbers that appear everywhere, or a scent that brings peace. These are confirmations that the message was delivered and accepted. Archangel Michael says, heaven doesn't repeat itself without purpose. If a message returns 3 times, it's the final notice of grace. That's where you are now, the final notice. The blessings cannot wait any longer. The gates are open. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Right now, heaven is aligning people you've never met, conversations you haven't had, and doors you haven't knocked on, all to bring your destiny closer. The divine orchestration is exact, nothing is random anymore. When your phone rings unexpectedly or a message pops up that feels too perfect to be coincidence, pause. That's the signal. That's heaven moving through ordinary things to deliver extraordinary outcomes. You may feel waves of emotion, goosebumps, tears, sudden calm. That's not weakness, that's confirmation. Heaven often speaks through your body before your mind can comprehend. Breathe deeply, let the energy pass through you. It's cleansing your field. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. For 3 days, your angels have been waiting for your yes, your permission to let the miracle land. Say it now in your heart, I receive. The moment you do, you'll notice an inner peace spreading like light from your chest outward. That's heaven sealing the agreement. You are about to walk into divine timing where everything starts to make sense, the delays, the endings, the long silence. Every unanswered prayer is now becoming a doorway. Archangel Michael says, the next person who shows up with peace in their eyes and truth in their tone is sent by heaven. Watch closely. That meeting will shift your path. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. This is the final call, the last chance heaven will send before the manifestation activates. Don't doubt yourself now. You've endured storms others couldn't survive because your purpose is heavier than theirs. You will soon feel a shift in the air, lighter, safer, brighter. That's the sign that the emergency is over and the transition has begun. Within the next few sunrises, a message, an opportunity, or a face will appear carrying divine confirmation. My beloved child, the waiting ends tonight. The heavens are celebrating your courage to stay, to believe, to receive. You are walking out of the storm and into the glow of your destined peace.